The locksmith handed me my keys and said the previous owner used the same code. I had just made it up on the spot. I've always been the kind of person who overthinks everything. What to order at a restaurant, what to text back, whether the email I sent came across wrong. So when I finally moved into my first apartment at 24, I was determined to just make one single decision without spiraling. The locksmith came on a Tuesday. Nice older guy, smelled like coffee, had a keychain the size of a small planet. I'd just signed the lease the week before on a second-floor unit in a building that had maybe seen better days, but it was mine and I loved it immediately. He asked me what 4-digit code I wanted for the deadbolt keypad. I didn't even think about it. I just blurted out the first numbers that came into my head. 2841. No birthday, no anniversary, no pattern. Pure noise from the back of my brain. He punched it in, tested the lock twice, and then went completely still. He turned around slowly and looked at me with this expression I couldn't read. Not alarmed exactly, but something close to it. Something careful. That's interesting, he said. I asked what was interesting. He said, the previous tenant had this same code. I laughed because obviously I'd misheard him. Sorry, what? 2841. That was their code too. He said it so matter-of-factly, like he was reading off a grocery list. I know because I installed the original unit for them about 3 years ago. Same lock, same code. I stood there holding my keys and genuinely could not think of a single thing to say. He must have seen my face because he added, probably just a coincidence. Happens sometimes. People think random, but brains tend to go to similar places. He packed up his bag, handed me the receipt, and left. I locked and unlocked my door 4 times after he walked away. Then I stood in different set of random numbers. Then I sat down on my floor surrounded by moving boxes and thought about how genuinely strange it is that 2 people can stand in the same spot, in the same moment of decision, and arrive at the exact same answer without ever knowing each other existed. Same apartment, same lock, same brain going to the same random place. I ended up messaging her. I know how that sounds. I kept it short. I just told her I'd moved into the apartment, I'd heard she used to live there, and that a locksmith had told me something kind of wild and I had to reach out. She responded in about an hour. She said, oh my god, was it the code? I almost dropped my phone. Turns out she'd done the exact same thing I did. Locksmith asked, brain produced 2841. No reason, no logic. She'd never thought about why. When she moved out, she told the landlord she'd leave the code as is for whoever came next. She never changed it either. We got coffee 2 weeks later. We figured out we grew up in the same county, graduated high school the same year, and both have a habit of blurting the first answer that comes to mind before our brain can talk us out of it. We've been best friends for 3 years now. I still think about that locksmith sometimes. The look on his face when he said it, like he already knew the story wasn't going to end where either of us expected. Some coincidence